Hiya, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. I'm so happy to see you. Welcome. It is big news. Sorry, I just was like focused in, so now I was just quietly sitting there like, all right, this is how we'll make this work. But ladies and gentlemen, I just did floor 8 of Spiral Abyss, or not floor. I did floor 7 of Spiral Abyss, which actually I thought would be pretty not great because it starts introducing the Fatuity, which is by far the worst, at least in my opinion, kind of enemy, right along with any sort of big ass enemy that Venti can't kind of fuck with, or yeah, just hits a little too hard. Yeah. Anyways, regardless, we're on to floor 8, and again, I'm able to preview some things. The buffs seem interesting, but I think they're meant to kill you in a weird way. But yes, HP, the lower HP, the better the attack and our defense, so we take less damage, which is kind of nice. But also, if our health is even lower than that, 45%, then we get an increase to attack speed by 30%. All that stuff is nice, but I hope not necessary. But anyways, so if we're able to get this done in this video, then, ladies and gentlemen, we're able to go into the main abyss kind of floors. Which if you can get past floor 8, that is what you need to be in. The reason why is because in 9 all the way I think to 12 is a resetting thing. So after you're done the kind of beginner stages, then you're getting into the end game stages, and these reset every some odd days. I think it's like a month. And there's free primos to cash in here every single month. But you need to have a competent team in order to make yourself able to grind the optimal amount of primos. And there's very few ways to get primo gems in this game. So if even I can get 2 floors cleared in the upcoming floors, then I'm going to be really, really happy. Now, luckily, knock on wood, but I didn't have any trouble with 7 at all. Weirdly enough, my secondary team kicked ass way harder than my first team, which is weird because my secondary team had Venti and Albedo. Now, yes, I just split up my A team, which sucks, but it's because they're the only characters I have built. But him and Venti play so well together. Anyways, let's try to do this. So this upcoming floors, we have a basically wizard. So we need to find a way to crack hydro shields and cryo shields. So Venti and Albedo are going to kind of be able to mess with them, but not too much. The reason why I'm choosing Venti in them is because the first half of this floor, of the next floor, is going to be a bunch of Hilly Churls and a Ruin Guard. A Ruin Guard, if I hit them in the head with Venti's arrow, knock them dead. And then I just need anyone else who can kind of manage. And of course, Razor can manage, so hopefully we'll be okay. Unless it's like a tower defense vibe, but it just looks like it's survival, which should be chill. And the last one is just fighting enemies like this. Again, it's cryo versus pyro, so again, we should be able to make something happen with that. Yeah, so it should be just the same thing. Again, we need to put people who can melt ice and all that stuff here. So let's start. Venti and Albedo are going to be my main team. I need a way to what was it, melt? So we need to do fire damage. Got it. Venti, you, fire damage we could do with her and her. Yes, and the water I think we can get by the water hydro weirdness. Electricity would be nice to have, but don't really have an electricity to spare. Maybe an Oz rather than the fire lass. But do we need some person who can melt the little spot? Yeah, probably best for us to not have too many of the same kind of thing. So let's probably split the difference and go with some electricity. I think that can actually do some superconduct and cool things like that. Anyways, and of course, Razor going to be the head, as well as Zhongli, and them keeping each other safe, as well as Chi-Chi, keeping them even more safe. But I do believe we needed something to go against fire. So we have that both with Chi-Chi and Razor. Who else? We could just keep you, I guess. Oh, I should probably keep you too, though. In fact, you're probably better than her. Okay. Sorry, go back. She's my bad. But she's more, it's fine. And I don't think we need fire, but why not? I just need to fill out the roster, and there's no other character that really comes and pops out, so we're just going to do that. Hope that works out. Start. I always am worse when I'm on camera because I'm like terrified. I'm like trying to be a personality, but also be like, does this make sense? Like if I wasn't recording, I'd take some time and be like, let me go back. What does it say? Okay, and that makes sense. And then I would continue. But now I'm just like, time. Charge attack and normal attack damage by increase resistance. Let's just do this. Extra attack. Sure. Here we go. Always should make sure that's going first. Do Boba. Do you. Do this. You're finally smashed. We're gonna do this. Do that. Do this. Do that. Do this. Stop it with your bullshit. Why can't I hit? I'm trying to. Oh, my swirl wasn't up. That's what happened. There we go. Now you'll die real fast. It's one of those things. This will come back immediately, so we can use it. Also, we'll do this. And if I wanted, I could do this. Oh, I thought I'd definitely hit you with that. Regardless, let's do that. He's dead. We got some swirl power back too. Awesome. Now this is my main team. This one is just yeah, one wizard, right? So it shouldn't be the worst. Could be pretty bad, but it shouldn't be the absolute worst. We'll pop you out. We'll pop you out. We'll do some Chi-Chi weirdness. Oh, I didn't know it was 2 though, so there is that. Let's do this. By that time that's done, I can put a shield over this. Do this. And that should cause overload, and we should be able to wreck you pretty damn quick. Oh, perfect. You wanted to actually get some of the splash damage. Lovely jubbly. Look at that. Bop, 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 and bop. Now, because I have Razor's shield on, it doesn't matter how much oh, it does matter. We don't have our shield anymore. Let's do this. Let's do this, and then start building up our thing. Don't want to do that. Want to do this. Sorry. Start not to play well, because I'm like, wait, what? Well, look at this. We got full stars on that first floor, though, and Razor's just swinging like a madman. Gotta love it. I don't have another DPS, so that's the problem. When Xiao comes out in a month, I know. When Xiao comes out in a month, what's current buff mean? Oh, okay, it adds, I don't know, it stacks on top of each other. But anyways, when Xiao comes out, then I'll have 2 DPSs, and then Spiral Abyss should become a lot easier, especially if we have Venti and Xiao, which Xiao's only weakness is his incredible ult cost. It doesn't have any way to regenerate a shit ton of Animo. But if you have a Venti, then Venti can just be like, make it rain with alt powers. So it should, oh, that sounds fucked up, but it should be peak. It should be some badass shit. So that's my hope. But again, I would like to get into at least floor 9 or something, just so that I'm making use of some of the primos that are not just going to waste, which is why Spiral Abyss is so important, is because there are just a bunch of free primos here, and if you're not cashing in even half of them or quarter of them, then it's all going to waste, basically. But let's do this. Oh, I have no alt charge. Oh, and it's also a defend thing. Oh, I thought I had more things. I did not. Also, fucking put this out, me. What am I doing? This. Luckily, they're not going for that thing. Why the fuck can't I aim? Whatever. Hit this. Hit this. Hit this. Hit more of this. Do this. Ideally, you would be hitting the ground, but you're not. There we go. Now we can maybe do something. Do this. Do this. Do this. Do that. Hit some more Venti nonsense. Do some of this. Please don't go for the guy behind me. Why? It's the Ruin Guard that is the ultimate problem. You absolute schmuck. God, that's frustrating. Oh, could have been rough. I timed it at the last minute. Oof, Benny, please give our boy some. Hey, that was the worst because he didn't get any health. Shit. I don't even have Bennett leveled up, by the way. I thought that one would have been much more. Yeah, I did not know it was a defense kind of mission, but now we do. Unfortunate. What the fuck was that? Sorry. I didn't want to do that. That was a waste. Let's do this. He always jumps at the last minute though, which could be real rough. Also, we'll use this because there's no reason why not to. I'm not playing particularly well, I'm aware. That's rough. I don't think we want to play in that too much. Auto locking is kind of frustrating.
I will have order.
I do miss Albedo. Albedo is pretty peak.
Quake.
And now we just hit with Razor. I don't know why he's so damn resistant. Usually they're not this damn resistant, even at level 70. So I don't know what's going on with that. Christ alive. Absolutely ludicrous.
This is
Up
order.
another meteor, I guess. I don't know, I'm really lost on how stacked this man is.
Oz, reveal thyself.
And one last hit, and finally be dead. Jeez, that one I'm not even sure if we did that well on. We did, apparently. That was rough. Just a big ass ruin guard wouldn't take a knee. Or not even take a knee, he just wouldn't like die. I don't know why he was so resistant. If I've been just fighting them at like level 50 and not 70, and I'm like, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. That's on me, forgive me. I don't think that's the case, because yeah, I do the Mondstadt bounties, and they scale up the bosses to be, I think, your current level, if not more, so. I don't know, by like Mondstadt reputation bounties, I mean. But, oh, is this taking me to floor 9? I didn't see. No, I think we have one more, right, because now we have to fight the, like the bosses, essentially. What do we got here? We got characters deal damage, opponents weaker now. Stamina now. We could just get a quick heal bump for Venti, because Venti's a little fucked. Yeah, a little bit. Just nice. Especially, I think Bennett's ult's on cooldown, so it's going to be a little sketchy. But we should make this happen. Where's your thing?
Nice and spicy.
Yay!
Time for takeoff.
I might have been a little too far away. Yeah, I'm not sure how much we're making this pop off and work out. I mean, it's something. It's not incredibly impressive, but it's something.
Time for takeoff.
Burst forth. Witness my great undertaking.
Oof. Oh, and that's a lot of our crit damage just gone. Bennett can put down his ult. She can do this, or I can do this. We can do this. Now we're actually dealing some sort of slight fabrication of damage. We're gonna switch to our slight DPS, but not really.
Think you can get away?
It's not great, our DPS in this regard, but it's just kind of it's fine. We're able to make it happen. See, that was not bad. When it's finally connecting and resonating, it's not the worst. But ooh, that's pretty bad. That's less good.
Adventure time.
Burst forth.
Let's play. At the frying pan.
I was able to hit that. Did he go down? He did not.
You can get away.
Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do this.
Dreamwork.
Also meant to do this. Bop.
Let's play.
Is he dead? He's not dead yet. Oh my god. This. Oh, I was able to get that off in time. She might be dead though. She might have got hit real hard at the end there. We got that was rough. This one should be better, right? I think it's because it's fire based. So Chi should be able to do a little bit, and with Felch it should be passable. Let's hope. First, we should get a shield on ourselves just so we're not being dummies.
By royal decree.
We're also gonna do this. Oh, I meant to. That's why I was switching to you. This. Now that should be able to break pretty fast. It's not like water, so it's not ideal, but I have a shield that can tank it, so that's at least something. I hope I get Super Con deck going, so you just have lower overall damage or things. You know what I'm trying to say. Maybe not. It's a lot.
Order.
We're gonna drop this. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do this.
Box of adept tricks.
This.
Phantasmagoria.
This. And I'm not sure if I should ult yet. We're gonna do this again just to make sure that's on the up and up. Summon Oz. Do this so we keep doing that ice damage. Come on, hit with that cold damage, Chi-Chi. There it is. Alright, he's taking a knee again. We'll pop off like this. It should give us the rest of the way there. Ha! Give me that super contact damage. Again, none of my other characters are built. I would like you just to know that. Down we go. Yes, none of my what do you call it? What's her name? The electric girl shouldn't have done anything. Probably better to even take Amber, just so you can knock that down really fast. But yes, again, still pretty new at Spiral Abyss, not the absolute best. But yes, we have access to floor 9, which is the resetting factor. But floor 8 was not easy, so. To say that it's like we're home baby. Now it's where enemies started getting, I think, to level 90 at the lowest, and I'm, I think, level 40, maybe 47 at this point. I haven't actually checked to see what I actually scale up to, but yes, now we get access to the spooky void. Crazy and creepy. Let's jump in here though. Yes, the spooky void, floor 9, 10, and of course 11 and 12, which now people are saying is a little excessive. They're pretty brutal, which I've seen some gameplay of, and I could see how they could get a little bit nutty. But let's see. Yes, characters on the field will consistently accumulate sheer cold. Huh? Okay, I think it's just like it's just playing with sheer cold. So you just need to make sure you're not over or freezing, or else you'll die. Huh? Okay, first floor looks like we just need to deal damage. I don't know if Venti's better. Yeah, I don't think there's enough. It would be cool if it told you how many of those things that you're fighting, but it doesn't. So we'll just have to wing it. But it's level 70, so we're still not in a fucked up place. As long as it's up to 80, we're okay. So I think that's these first two floors are like where they're going to be at 10 and 80, and then it's 90 and then 90. But these, I think, should be 70 and 80. Fingers crossed. That's what happens. Ooh, we got an Abyss Mage. Less good. Abyss Mage and that. Some of these guys and that. Ooh, that's when we start getting access to Fatui. Less good overall. But again, I was able to melt the Fatui in the one floor. But again, that's at a lower level. And then the latter half is just, it's the big things. Yeah, those things suck. But then again, I was able to do that with my one team perfectly fine. But the Abyss Mage, well, as long as I have some way to break the Abyss Mage's shield, I should be okay. And what's her name can maybe do that. Well, I'm not really, I haven't, a lot of Spiral Abyss to me and how it's supposed to be done is you like look over some stuff, you try to piece together a team, and then you maybe forget what the things are, so you go back and I'm like, okay, I'm good for floor 1 and floor 2, but then floor 3's fucked, so that doesn't work. So then you go back and you put another character, and then you're like, okay, this character really has to hold his own, but everyone else can kind of get by, and then it's kind of that. You don't just be like, okay, unless you are just like a whale. So I'll give you her. All right, that should be something. Is it gonna be the best? I don't know. I don't do Spiral Abyss. This is my first rodeo. All right. I don't even remember how I cleared the first 8. Okay, happened minutes ago. You may ask. I don't know. Ooh, Elemental Burst. Boys and girls. Ooh, yeah. So this is the sheer cold business. I might be dead on impact, but let's hope that's not the case. Could definitely be the case, but let's hope for it not to happen, and then it won't, because that's how that works. Main DPS, absolute mad lad, Venti, just fucked. I mean, again, this is surprisingly, shockingly doing well. Oh, but that's the issue, right there.
Time for takeoff.
Ooh, am I supposed to be keeping those safe? Hey, knock it off. Look at me. Is he still beating that thing up? I think he is. That'll kill you. Hey, dickhead. Dickhead, stop it. Knock it off. You're ruining my life. Okay, stop focusing on that shit. It's the only way I deal good damage. I need you to piss off. Alright, I thought that would work. It did not. That'd do it. Now there's more slimy slimes. Let's do this. 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 Please die. I'm not built for anything special, I promise. Foosh. Foosh. Oh, I thought I was about dead there. They hit pretty hard, man, on those. Like, any ice in this game scales stupidly. Like, that ice frost, permafrost that they release is just shit. It's so terrible to deal with. In my opinion, I'm not a fan, alright? It's bad. Let's do some of this. Let's drop a hammer on all of you. Oh my god, are you fucking shitting me? You hit him of all people. The one person that did not matter. Also, sheer cold, kind of fucking me up. Get some hotness. Get a little hit, just a little bit. Chi-Chi can pull me back from pretty far. I'm trying to build Chi-Chi predominantly, but I'm not exactly popping off. Please don't hit that thing. You hit it, you rat fuck. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Come on. Jeez. Fuck. I don't do this. I don't do these things in this game. Stop fucking dropping meteors on me. Where are these fucking wizards who are the worst? Gotta go by here. It's real hot. If only I had Albedos who could give me alt spam. I hate you more than words can possibly describe. You are the worst. Please don't go for the one person. You went for him, good. I make sure I get a shield, otherwise it could be rough. Oh, I don't have my thing. I already had my shield. I thought I didn't have my shield. Just a little lost, just a little bit. Is what it is. Stop freezing me to death. I miss having Albedo so much. Words cannot describe how much I'm like, oh, so this is what suffering is like. I was lucky enough to not have to deal with that. Now you were less terrible, but still not great. That was floor 1. I felt different. I felt like I was not hitting things even remotely hard enough, which feels about right. Also, what is with Venti just popping off and just spinning like a top? But yes, again, I definitely feel like I'm at the point where, like, okay, no, now Razor needs to, I need to invest in his artifacts that I just haven't been, because I haven't been getting the right ones that make Razor good. I got Elemental Mastery weirdness, but it just doesn't play as good as other things. But yes, character Elemental Burst damage, 20%. I'm gonna go with that. More Elemental Burst. I'm not sure if that... I should always look, because there's some that are procedural, they'll stay with you forever. Other ones, not so much. Not that at all, but hopefully they become better.
Time for takeoff.
Come to be. Feel this ancient power.
Yahoo!
Oh, wait.
Brace yourself. Think you can get
We'll do one of these. We'll save Bennett's alt. We'll make sure this is being reapplied. We'll do one of those. More things are happening. We'll do one of these. Why is your alt coming back so fast, Albedo? Because you're nuts. That's why. This is gonna happen. Fuckers, over here. Hey. Stop. Stop.
Think you can get away?
Hoping that pulls you guys into the center. It did. We're gonna do one of these. Pop. Pop. How come this is the one that's going so painfully well and everything else is kind of biting the dust? We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. No one's in the area of influence. Little shit, let's do this. We're gonna do this again. Do this. Do this. Do more of Bennett's. Nope, switch characters, me. Oh, I am. I thought I wasn't the character I wanted to be.
Brace yourself.
Woo! That's insane. That's when shit gets weird. Bennett and Albedo, or sorry, Venti and Albedo are just nuts. None of the characters other than those two are doing anything besides maybe like igniting the swirl, but that's about it. What else is? Why was I turned to the forward? I guess maybe it's just the way that it happens. I don't know. Well, weird. Ooh, I got some charge. Nice. Weirdly enough, my main DPS. It makes sense because the only person I have leveled up on the side is Zhongli, and Zhongli's only built for shield. Which is evident, but I keep thinking Zhongli doesn't have as much shield as I think he does, so that's why I keep switching to Zhongli to be like, wait, she has a shield still. I'm just not playing him properly, because this is not my team comp, but hopefully we can make this happen. Oh, this was the one that was sketchy, so to speak. And by sketchy, I mean a touch of a nightmare. And everyone portaled up, you rat bastards.
Orders given. Orders received.
I can't see anything. I don't know where anything is. I'm trying to leave. Ooh. Gotta cool off, you know how it is. Woo! I want to get you dead. Dodge! Oh, not many stamina, that's also a problem. Put Boba out. Let's do this. My shield's probably on the verge of breaking. If I can get you down, then that's gonna be a lot less shit. And God for the attack speed, dodge. Alright, let's do this. Let's switch to you.
Rise.
This.
Nice and spicy.
Fuck this.
This is order.
Bop. Do that. We did it! Hey, it's second floor cleared. Again, it's not bad. The cool thing is when you start... I'm just not good at... I'm not used to having so much shit on top of me, which Spiral Abyss forces you to just be sitting in a pool of enemies. So like right there, I was just like, I don't even know if Razor's gonna be able to tank this, or I hope my shield lasts long enough, so I was throwing Boba, I was trying to cycle characters, and I was just like, okay. Am I okay? I don't know. Just trying to do my best. But yeah, no, that's chaotic as hell, man. I think this is not even as bad as it was. I think there was the previous before reset, the Fatui were just even more stacked on top of you, and at that point, I think it was just about having the right elements to take out their shields. So like the electric guys, or you need a cryo character. Luckily, Chi-Chi kind of does that for me, and also has an amazing healer. So yeah. Ooh, physical, no, resistance, damage resist. No, let's go with elemental mastery. Shockingly, my characters aren't healthy. That is absolutely baffling, and I can't believe that this was the team that I was. Well, I don't know. I don't even remember what the next phase of enemies that we're fighting are. So this could be rough. Yep, it's rough. It's really bad, but maybe it could be less bad. We'll see. Yep, it's rough. It's really gonna be a rough bit of business.
Feel the sentient power.
Here we go.
Oof, big oof.
Time for takeoff.
Burst forth.
Everybody stand back.
Benny's not built for that much health, so I'm not gonna be able to do that much with it. But I could do something. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe I can't do something.
Here we go.
Burst forth.
Think you can get away?
Try to iframe it. I'm not good at this game.
Feel the beat.
Moments of birth.
Let's play. Teamwork is dreamwork.
I think I might have lost Albedo's crit rate, so we're not gonna be doing as much damage, which is shit. We need to come over here and heal up.
Burst forth.
Brace yourself. Going in.
meant to do this? So what happened? I lost it. I just lost it entirely.
Would it glide be faster?
We got him. Oh.
Would it glide
Hey.
be faster?
Hey. Shoot at me. I framed it. I did the thing that good people do.
Coming to be.
Yahoo!
Oh. That is, I think that, I'm not sure, but I think that was the part. It didn't make sense the way I placed them, but fuck. Oh, that was rough. But no, man, Albedo, the way I have him built, it's even characters, technically, there's no DPS on that side, but Albedo does so much support help that I made him a weirdly like an alley-ooping DPS with Venti, because Venti always makes sure the 2-second cooldown is being pushed to the limit. But yes, this is the one that I'm a little bit more freaked out about, but hope for the best and all that. Yep, I have a character that can deal with that, so it's less, not the worst, but it's definitely not good or ideal.
Life goes on.
Get back. Get back.
Okay, we're not letting them have their shield, which is good. And I think, yeah, Zhongli's shield's finally broken. And one dude is, oh, the one dude is doing his thing. That's the worst.
Boba, get them! Orders given. Orders received.
Sorry, the Ice Mage is just terrifying because of one thing that he does, which he puts down like this super dense AoE kind of thing. Didn't mean to do that. I meant to activate Zhongli's ult, but hopefully this... Is there more? No, there's not. We did it, boys. We cleared floor 9. We're worthy. If only barely. If only absolutely barely. But, whew, that was something. Yeah, I messed up. I meant to drop Zhongli's ult, but I guess I didn't switch to the right character. Because again, I'm used to like my team and not this fucked up version of my team where I have to split the difference in a weird way like this. This is my team. We got Razor up top, and I need a healer, so I got Chi-Chi. But Chi-Chi also is the only character that also plays with Razor because allowing him to do super contact. But yeah, no. Again, I think my build, how it's well, I don't know, because for Xiao, I keep trying to think of the best build for him, and it's definitely with Venti, which is awesome because I have Venti leveled up, and I kind of kicked myself for leveling up Venti so much now that I don't use him as much. But when I get Xiao, it's gonna be amazing because he's just gonna constantly fuel. They're gonna feed into each other so well, like it's insane. CC plus with a fuck ton of damage, they make up each other's difference. But then I need a healer. Chi-Chi works great for that, and I think Chi-Chi will probably go into his team, and then I'll get Albedo into Razor's team, because Overload is pretty good too. It's not as good as Super Conduct, so we'll see. But Chi-Chi can repair Xiao, sorry, and I just don't know who to partner with him. Yeah, so basically I know Xiao, Venti, healer probably will be Chi-Chi, and then I don't know who the other one is. It could be Albedo, or it could be Zhongli. Zhongli might be best because he reduces physical resistance and elemental resistance, which our character Xiao is going to be doing a shit ton of, unless I don't get him, which absolutely could be the case. But if I'm lucky enough to get him, then we could be doing pretty good. And if I have to, I think me saving a month's worth of resin, or primos, I think I'd be okay. There'd be a pretty decent chance of me getting him, because yeah, I'm at 9,000 right now. We still have another 30 days of daily reset, as well as the Welkin Moon, which I keep cashing in because I play this game every day, so why not have that benefit? But yeah, so that's why, again, that's why to me I'm like, should I invest a shit ton of resources into another maybe less good DPS, like to like just progress in the Spiral Abyss, because I will be getting primos, so it kind of will make up for the investment or the loss of resin. Plus, I got 30 days to burn until Xiao, and a nightmarish one at that. A nightmarish amount of days because of Genyu's right there, and it's just like, ah. But yeah, should I, like, instead of me like finding another DPS like her and being like, hey, should I level her up all the way? And probably not a good idea for me to do that because I have no consolation in her and all these things. But maybe I could level up Felch, because Felch is just kind of good across the board, even though I don't really like Felch's personality and kind of her general state. But I do have consolation in her enough to, I think, make her a somewhat decent DPS, which is this first one. So that could be maybe something we do, as well as if I level her up and I get this talent, apparently she gets a bit broken. Yeah, so like this. This, in combination with Razor, could be amazing. But we'll see. Maybe something that we could throw in there, even if it's just like, because right now I don't really have a good DPS besides Venti, which isn't a DPS, but the only reason why Venti's a DPS is because he constantly makes sure Albedo's thing is triggering. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should invest in another DPS or just wait until Shao comes out. I wish on his banner, if I'm lucky enough to get him on the banner, or even if I just by spending my primos, I get consolation into one of the other many decent DPSs out there, then I could invest in them, and then I'll have my 2 teams with their head DPS, Razor and Shao, with their various different supports, Bennett and Chi-Chi, and then whoever else I want to throw in there. That's kind of where I'm at. So I'm not sure if I should like invest. I may just have to get by with one of my teams being really, really shit, and then my other team being pretty okay. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm kind of debating, should I just wait for Shao and just make sure then at that point I'll be good. But then again, there's just primos going to waste I'm not getting because I'm not completing the right dungeons. Or the events, right? The dungeons, whatever it's called. The Abyss. Abyss floors that are just free primo right there. Which, by the way, let's cash in our free primo. Claim rewards. 150. It's not as good actually. I thought it'd be much better. I thought it was more than that. I thought it was the same as the previous things. No, we only get 50 beforehand. What else did you get in the previous thing? Oh, weird. Can we not cycle back to the previous like event? Weird. But yeah, you were able to get like 300 primos per thing. And now I'm not, but also because I just did the Spiral Abyss, now I have almost 10,000, which I think 12,000 is a guaranteed legendary. No, sorry, that's what it is. Sorry, 80 wishes or 80 rolls will give you a guaranteed legendary. But then, and if you spend 12,000 primos, which is I think 80 plus another however much it would be, then you're guaranteed the banner legendary guy character, at least one. So that would guarantee me Shao. And if I grind for this whole week and getting primos, I don't think it's far off that I might get that. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it all works out. But that's kind of where I'm at. Again, I'll still probably start chipping away at this. I don't think I'll film the rest a little bit. I said that last time, but I genuinely don't think I will film the last part because it's just a lot of me being like, I think it's just gonna be trial and error, and I don't want to have to edit through a fucking mountain of trial and error, you know? Unless I stream it, in that case, maybe it could be fun. But even then, I still think I'd have a better time if I just focused down and got it done and familiarized myself with Spiral Abyss. And then in the future, when it resets, I'll be like, okay, I know how this kind of works and how these enemies play. But right there, I'm still like, the Fatui who has the mallet, he's Electro, which gets countered by Chi-Chi, right? Yeah, Cryo, right. Okay, let's do that then. You're in the middle of fucking dodging, and if I didn't have Zhongli's shield, I'd get clapped immediately. Which is also why I'm able to play so recklessly and stupid, because I have Zhongli's fucking unpenetrable shield, which I built up to high hell, which will only get better in the upcoming patch. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your time. Hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Subscribe button below me, as well as 2 videos to my far right. Thank you once again for your time. Let me know if anyone's a Spiral Abyss whiz. Let me know if I'm messing up or what I should do. All those things. I love to hear from you guys. A lot of you guys actually have been asking me to do Spiral Abyss because it's in-game content that's like, yeah, and you want to see how my build fared. Anyways, love you. Subscribe button's over there. Content. Bye. Thank you.